Hey, how you doing? Yeah, it's good to see you, my buddy.
It was just, I guess I'll have to kind of rethink the pedal cam a little bit.
We're on now, right? We're in.
Yeah.
This is the big time now, huh?
It is, and I'm moving everything, so.
Sweet. What's going on, kids? Happy What the Fact number live 25-ish, 24, 25, whatever it is. Thanks for stopping in and seeing us, saying hello. We're gonna get this thing going. Echo. Oh shit.
Oh, there is echo.
Son of a. Quentin James. Quentin James. Quentin James. A lot of echo. Yeah, we need to have.
Is it like really? Oh, okay. Weird. That shouldn't be the problem. Here, I guess if I turn these off, let me see. Actually, you know what? I never did see the
Video flip.
Oh, yeah. Well, see, we're not gonna be able to do the mirror thing.
That's all right. Just make it so the face is right.
Okay.
Because we're givers. That's why. We're givers. We want to make sure you guys are having the best possible experience here at Flipside Studios.
Yeah, it wouldn't be us without, without an immediate set of problems.
We even got here to test it out. We thought we had it right.
Well, the flipping part of it, I kind of forgot about this part.
It's all right. We're getting there, kids. So, hopefully everybody had a great week. It's Friday. Some of you guys get to go have a weekend, which is cool. We're in retail, so it's not necessarily the way it works for us. But it's all good. So has anybody got any gigs or anything? Who's playing? While Dylan figures out the video stuff. Anybody got anything going on? Anybody playing anywhere? Plug your show.
Yeah, I was gonna say if the echo is still going that bad, obviously let me know. I don't know why it would be echoing because it wasn't. I don't think it was doing that Saturday.
It wasn't because I was watching. Paul likes me watching me play left-handed.
Yeah, because I don't think I have any of the effects on. Could be in the mixer, I guess.
Don't eat the brown acid, man. The New York State Thruway's closed, man.
Alright, is the echo still there, guys? I guess let me know on that part while I'm watching this video. If the echo's still there, that's odd, because like I said, it wasn't there Saturday, and I didn't change anything.
Do we have two? Is it because there's two microphones on? Could that be a thing?
I turned one off just in case.
So is it like bad echo? Those of you that are in the chat, so we can see what we can do to figure that out. Wow, look at all those buttons. Look at all those options.
Alright.
Oh, well, we fixed that part.
Alright, so that part should be...
Yeah, see? One thing down. Woo!
Alright, let me pull the chat back up so you guys can tell me... Okay, bad echo, okay. Give me a second. Why would there be bad? I literally did nothing different. Here, let's get... We'll switch to this one, if this one's loud enough.
That should be good, right? Can you guys hear that?
Here, let me just juice the volume on it a bit.
About a 3-second triple echo pulse.
Triple echo?
All right, so we got to play everything in triplets?
Well, no, I don't understand. I didn't change anything with that. I mean... Okay, give me a sec. Obviously, I guess it's always got to be... Like, on my own, it was perfectly fine.
Yeah, nothing changed.
No, and I didn't change...
Plug this in and see if that has an echo as well?
Well, I think they were hearing just that, but, you know, in terms of the... Like, I think the mic was picking up the acoustic part of the guitar. Okay. Weird. Let me, I literally did not change a thing.
Fix that or not, because it's not coming through the mixer, right?
Well, no, I mean, like, I would know what the mixer's hearing, but I never, that's what I'm saying, like, right now, I can't figure out why they would be hearing an echo, because I'm not. Alright, I guess let me know if it's still there. Alright, you guys should, I mean, I'm at least getting a sound bar, so you guys should, okay, so is the echo gone? Gone? Okay.
Gone?
Good. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Do you even know what you pressed for it to be gone?
Yeah, I think I just literally cut every single audio path except for one, so.
Alright, well, we fixed that, so good.
Alright, is it loud enough? Is all that good?
Okay, now it says.
Okay.
Take a deep breath.
I know, I need to, yeah. 5 by 5. What's 5 by 5?
25.
Well, it is. Is it 5 sets of 5? Are you working out, Quentin? Getting that ass in shape? So if you gotta flash it again, it's in prime condition.
Tight.
Yeah.
Tight buttocks.
Old Quentin.
Tight buttocks.
Yeah, Quentin.
All right, let's turn this on.
Tight
And
ass
see
chin.
if
Loud
we
and
can hear
clear.
anything
Okay.
properly.
All right. Yeah, you guys. Okay. Well, it looks like that part's going fine. So let's switch over to the guitar part, and I guess you guys give me the A-OK on that, and then we'll just get into the rest of the normal stream. Like I said, apparently it's always got to go to shit when I'm not on my own. I guess I don't like whenever it needs to happen, it doesn't work. All right, guys. So, it looks like it's super loud again. Here, let me back that one off. Okay. So it looks like it's working. You guys said it's working. So we'll go ahead and get into the rest of it now. We'll get past kind of the greeting part of things.
We get past all of the dysfunction.
Yeah.
Dysfunction.
Oh, okay. So Terry said the vocal level was fine. Okay. For some reason, it looks like on mine, it looked like it was peaking. But all right.
Peaking, man.
Yeah.
Peaking.
I'm totally peaking.
I'm peaking, man.
I wish I was peaking on something.
Yeah. After this week, go for a pile of mushroom pizzas.
Yeah. Anyway, so today we didn't really have a major plan. Okay, well, that's a big compliment. Thanks, Alan.
What is that?
He said it was the what? What is what?
Oh, what does he say?
Oh, he said it was the best sound he's heard out of YouTube. So.
Oh.
Sweet. All right. Well, good. Well, thanks, Alan. Yeah, I appreciate that.
Terry's like, I'm totally peaked.
Yeah. So I obviously did you already do the intro?
I don't know
Okay.
what happened yet. So
Well, that's Ike. I'm Dylan.
welcome to What the Fact,
Yes.
weekly and question and answer show.
I know you did the
ask-
episode part. Yeah.
Yeah, you ask us a question, we answer it. Sometimes we're just playing with stuff. So ask us questions. We're demoing some things while we're here. We're figuring out our sound system. Obviously, all of you guys that are in here currently know that we're absolute dog shite with a lot of this stuff.
Yeah.
But Dylan
yeah.
has persevered and worked through a lot of things and made it.
Yeah.
awesome.
Apparently, I still gotta have a few hiccups, but that's why we're trying to do it more so that I can get better at this.
And yeah.
Which I
By the end of
think.
next month, we're gonna have this thing dialed in. I swear.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be cool.
And
So,
I
suffer through it until.
And I was gonna say, I do have to say, I feel like the audio part of the guitar, the vocals is obviously the issue I keep having, but I feel like the audio part with the guitar has actually turned out pretty good. So today we were basically here. I'll go ahead and move this. Actually, I'm just gonna turn that off for a second. So today, well, actually, I should turn it back on because otherwise, you guys have no idea what we're talking about. So as you guys can see in the little video, the wee video. As you guys can see, we're going to go over some of the Mojohand effects, like modulation pedals that they've put out in the last few years. Mojohand is basically tied to Cusack Music, for any of you guys that are not familiar. So Cusack was one that I kind of, for anybody that watched Saturday, you guys probably remember, I kind of gave you guys a brief history about that company. And I mean, I think Ike and I have always loved them, but they're just one of those companies that just doesn't get, they don't get talked about nearly as often. They are not, in terms of like the YouTube demo sphere, I mean, there's like one or two guys that have ever even really brought up Cusack. I mean, people do demos and things, obviously, but I just don't feel like they get into the normal, like, the cycle that everybody else is in.
And the thing is with John Cusack, he's been around for a long time. He's one of the guys that really started a lot of the pedal craze, and a lot of things that he has helped other builders with. He's helped Josh Scott with a few pedals there too that became really popular. And it's funny because he's one of those guys like, man, I help these guys and they blow up. And his companies that make really cool stuff, not saying that they don't do well, they do.
They do, just
he also does a bunch of other manufacturing stuff as well, but
I just feel like he's enabled other companies to do like exceedingly well with certain things, and somehow it never, like makes its way back to him. It's like it's kind of like he's like the MVP of a lot of other companies, but yet his own company doesn't quite get the attention you would think, or at least I don't feel like it doesn't get the attention it deserves, because they make really good stuff and it's just not as commonly talked about.
Right. And it's really good gear.
Yeah,
really good gear.
So yeah, with the first one that you guys heard Ike do during just our little sound test to make sure everything was working, that is the RVT, which is basically their reverb vibrato trem. So the top control on it, that controls the reverb. The other two controls are for the vibrato or trem. Oh, here do I need to?
Well, so I don't know who said it, but it was like, oh, maybe if they got the real John Cusack, or
John
the
Cusack
actor in a trench coat holding the thing on.
Actually, that'd be kind of amazing if they did. Yeah.
Your eyes, or whatever the hell that song was.
That would be kind of amazing, actually.
That's what he should.
Yeah.
You could just do it and just have a video. We could have Jake do it.
Actually, that would be fun. We could do that. That wouldn't be that hard.
That's not a bad idea. We should make a shirt.
Yeah, that wouldn't be hard to do.
But it's holding a pedal.
Yeah, just a giant like tap a whirl.
Yeah, just holding the giant thing.
Yeah. So what we were basically going to do, I think I brought 3 today. Hopefully we can fit them all in. It looks like we still got time. So we have the RVT, which is the reverb vibrato trem.
I'm screwing this up.
I also brought the, well, as long as you can get it back, you're good. They also did the Mr. O. There we go. They also did the Mr. O phaser, which was a reissue of the old Maestro phaser for anybody who loves phasers. I know Ben, I think, was pretty curious about this one. I don't remember if he ever ended up getting to try it.
That Mr. O is really cool.
Yeah, it really is a
That's
cool
really
one.
good. Yeah.
And then the third one I brought, this one I think was pretty cool. It's in the Delay family. It's called the Dream Mender. It's kind of, little hard to describe. It has like a little bit of a vibrato chorus thing kind of going on. So anyway, we're going to give these ones a try if we have enough time, and then obviously kind of shoot the shit with you guys about anything else that may or may not come up.
Dylan, how many times did I tell you about the fucking language, man? This is a family show.
Well, it was fun. I can't remember.
These motherfuckers want to have a very family experience.
What was it? Oh, it was that show Dairy Girls. Yeah, I guess it started watching that, and there was a whole thing with that about like America's use of that particular phrase. So she just tries to use it everywhere.
Which one?
I think her name was Michelle, the one where she's trying to use motherfucker everywhere. She's like, this way, motherfuckers. Yeah. Anyway, it's really funny. Anyway, like I said, before we get into the demo-y bits, I guess we should catch up and see anybody else we didn't say hi to.
So Jeff is asking, Jacob, what's the difference between a phaser and a flanger?
Oh, phase and flange? Okay, so...
It's a good question.
Yes, it is a good question.
You might as well throw chorus in there.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and distinguish. We'll start with chorus. So...
It's pronounced chorus.
Chorus, yeah. In the beginning, there was chorus.
There was chorus. And then I went down to the corner store, got myself a chorus.
Got some dile.
And I was eating my Taurus. Yeah. I love Ford, man.
So, essentially, chorus is you have your main root note, then you have like a note above and a note below that are slightly detuned, and a chorus is basically running all three signals in tandem, which is what kind of gives you that it's chorusing it, which is providing extra voicings, but by each one being detuned, that's where you get kind of that seasick vibrato-y thing going. Vibrato, I guess I should do vibrato too then, since we're bringing up vibrato. So vibrato is essentially a slight wobble in pitch, similar to a trem, but trems are a change in volume. So vibrato is a change in pitch, trem is a change in volume. Obviously, they've always been kind of confused because of Fender and like 70 plus years now of them being mislabeled on amps has kind of led to people swapping, vibrato and trem kind of interchangeably. Then when you get into phaser essentially mimics the sound that you get when a signal is going in and out of phase, but what that ultimately sounds like is kind of an orbiting effect. Yeah, kind of a circling effect, like it's going around you or it's traveling around you. Whereas a flange is actually simulating what would happen when they actually discovered flange when they used to record with tape. They would essentially kind of pinch the tape deck, and that would slightly drag one signal. And as you drag that signal, that creates this kind of trailing effect that sounds kind of like the sound you get when I guess like the Doppler effect, like when a plane goes overhead and it just kind of keeps going, and then eventually that sound kind of tapers off. Flangers will essentially just kind of make it come back around, but it sounds more like an airplane kind of traveling overhead, whereas phaser is definitely more of an orbiting effect. Yeah. Yes.
Dub.
Yeah. Back to the vibrato trem part, because we have the RVT. Let me turn the camera back on. So with the RVT, essentially if you guys can see it, there is a switch. It's kind of hard to see. Well, no, my finger disappeared. Doesn't work, but anyway, little tiny white switch you guys can probably see there. That switches it from vibrato to trem and back. And I think right now we had it in the vibrato configuration. So
I have it down. No, it's up.
Up, okay.
It's up.
And up was... Okay. Down is trem, up is vibrato. So we're back to the starting position.
I really like these tuners on this thing, by the way.
Yeah, I love them.
I didn't think I was going to like them, and I do.
No, I love it. Yeah, it's pretty.
I really think they're cool as shit now. I got to get a set of these things for something.
Yeah, no, they're pretty awesome. All right, so Ike's going to go ahead and be our guitar model. Those are, yeah.
If anybody wants to see the tuners.
Yeah, I love the, especially the what do they call them, the bean?
Yeah, bean.
Yeah, the tuning bean, whatever that part is, that part's cool. All right, so Ike's gonna go ahead and demo that one, and then I'll switch over. So I'm gonna switch the. What? You're good. Okay. It's just we're.
Oh, you got me.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Sorry.
We're gonna switch the audio over, and Ike's gonna do a little demo-y bit. We'll switch it to the trem setting. That way, you guys can kind of hear what it is when it's neutral, and then Then we'll probably do that for 5-6 minutes and switch to the other pedal. Okay, now we're going to switch over to the trem setting real quick, because I know, it sounded really good. I thought that sounded really solid, but we're going to switch over to the trem, that way you guys can hear that.
Yeah, plus I want to say hello to Brian. Brian played a show on Sunday with his band, and they rocked it. So I want to say hello to Brian.
Cool. Oh yeah, and Brian did mention he likes the new format with going through some of the equipment. So thanks, Brian. We appreciate it. We're trying to keep it, entertaining. That way we can kind of chat, hang out, but also have like some kind of theme. So yeah. Anyway, we're gonna switch over to the trem setting, and then we'll swap back over, and we'll change out a pedal here in a sec. Okay, so it
A
looked
little
like.
bit coming off that iridium.
Well, I was just say it's just in a deluxe reverb right now. If anything, it would just be the pickups being
Pickups
hot.
pushing it.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I could hear a little bit of.
Yeah.
There was a
So
little drive and
unless
push
is the
going on.
Archer on by accident?
No.
No. Oh no,
Oh,
it was.
it
Okay.
was.
So apparently we did have the Archer on in a boost setting. It wasn't adding like a lot of gain, but just a little bit of a boost. So, Jeff, since you asked if we were using the drive, I'll just go ahead and we can turn up the drive on that real quick, and then we'll swap over to a different pedal.
Well, I wonder if he heard it.
He may have. Yeah, I didn't
heard
realize.
it too, and I was like, what's driving?
Yeah, because I was gonna say right now, I should have said that earlier. I don't know why I wasn't thinking of it, but essentially right now the Iridium is set to a deluxe reverb, kind of 112 configuration, clean. So any of the drive you were hearing would have just been from one, the pickups being hot, and then like I said, the Archer was boosting it. It wasn't really driving it yet, but. Okay, we'll go ahead and switch. We have the Mr. O. There we go, and the Dream Mender. I guess since that one was in the vibrato side, maybe we'll go phaser and then delay. Oh yeah, it shouldn't be making any excess noise. There you go. Oh, and the stands. Well, okay.
Well, I'm just gonna do like our customers.
Yeah. Just put it on the stool. Yeah.
Just put it on the stool.
Just put it on the stool, precariously perched.
Really expensive guitar. Let me just put it on the stool there. That's nice. It looks really good over here, you know.
Way too much speed, man. All right, what's this? 5 and 4, 6.
Oh, really? Cool. I didn't realize it had that many stages. I knew it did, but I knew it had
Well, I
a
could
couple
see.
settings, but
All right, how we looking there?
yeah, it's in view. Cool. And then yeah, Terry keeps linking some of those product descriptions, or at least the Mojohand site. So thank you, Terry. Appreciate it. So yeah, this one is the Mr. O, also from Mojohand Effects. Again, based on the old Maestro phaser. And all right.
I thought I almost missed the chair for a
Oh, okay.
second. I was like, holy shit. That's what I need to do. Take a Dixie right on the camera.
Let's see. I guess we'll go ahead and just switch over real quick. Yeah, that was fun. So, as Terry pointed out, yeah, the middle switch does switch between the original 6-stage phaser and the 4-stage phaser. So, I guess for anybody who's watching the stream right now and is like, what the hell is a stage for a phaser? Essentially, the number of stages is the number of times that it will go in and out of phase. So, essentially, the more times you have it go in and out of phase, the more you'll kind of get a tumbling effect rather than just like a smooth sweep. So, if any of you guys remember like the old Phase 45 or the, I think it was like the DOD, I can't remember the name, or the number rather, but the DOD, I think it was like sort of their version of like a cheaper biphase, but essentially that one was just a 2-stage phaser, and those have a lot more subtle effects, whereas like, 4-stage and 6-stage are a lot more prominent, and typically 4 and 6-stage, might be wrong here, but I believe 4 and 6-stage are the easiest ones to maintain as like an analog circuit until you start getting into like, because like if you get like the PH3 from Boss, that one starts to get into more like digital phase, I believe, but I might be a little wrong on that. It's Quentin's asking us about NAMM again. I feel like we've gone over that one a few times, but we'll get to that one in a sec. All right, so we'll go ahead and switch. We'll switch. What stage did you have it on for that last bit?
I think 6.
Okay.
4. I think depressed is 4, right?
Looks like it. I can't see it from here.
Well, it's got a weird. Maybe up is 6 and down is 4. Yeah, I don't know. It's a weird kind of symbol, orange amplifier, weird.
Oh, that doesn't make any sense at all.
Thank you.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
So I was like, I don't know, Cocapelli. Fuck, I don't know what this
All right.
means.
I think, yeah.
Shit.
I think it's back into the 4-stage position. I think. All right, so we're gonna switch over again. It is. Yeah, it is a really fun guitar.
It's a little thin in the neck, but
it is, but it's a fun guitar. Cool. Well, actually, I was gonna say for a phaser, that sounded awesome. Just
I think it sounded really good.
Yeah, just so you guys know too, right now the Iridium's now on like more of a, well, during that drivey section was more on the Marshall setting. So yeah, I was gonna say that sounded huge. What was interesting is
I want to listen to this when
back.
when I get home. I'm gonna listen to it with headphones on so I can actually hear what this sounds like, so we can.
Well, in that back part of the, because I was gonna say for a phaser that let through a ton of low end. Like I felt, because hopefully it sounds that thick to them. I was gonna say it sounded huge. Yeah.
It sounded.
Yeah,
good.
Jacob just said massive tone, so yeah.
Yeah, it sounded really good in here because we're just playing it through
the PA right over there.
PA.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it sounded really good. Any settings or sounds or anything you guys want to hear on that one before we switch over to the last one? Oh, and actually we should say hi to Matt. Hey, Matt. From Texas Toast.
Matt? Hey, what's happening?
He just popped in there, it looks like.
Sweet.
So it's Thursday night and time to party, so.
That's right. We didn't even open any beer.
No, we forgot. Yeah, shit. I actually need to bring, so I got plenty of stock now. I need to bring, well, when we got the stuff that, well, we got plenty of beer. That's what I'm saying.
There's Montucky in there.
Is there? Okay.
And Dale's Pale.
Okay.
Although I just turned off the damn refrigerator. Well, it stays cold enough in this place.
Yeah, I was gonna say that shouldn't be a problem. Yeah.
Well, that's the best part of wintertime, is that you can put your beer outside, and also when you cook soups and sauces and stuff, put them on a table outside, it cools right down.
Oh, makes sense. Yeah.
Well, I told my nephew that, and he's like, "Wait a minute, what?" I go, "Yeah, you put it outside." What do you mean you put it outside? Because it's colder outside than it is in the
fridge.
refrigerator.
Yeah.
Why am I going to heat up my refrigerator when I put it outside?
Right.
The backyard's not going to get warmer because the sauce is on the table.
Right. Yeah, that's the least of outside's worries.
Outside's got nothing to worry about with trying to cool down my fucking sauce over here.
Yeah. Okay, so nothing here. He wants to hear it with everything at 10. So, all right. So Eichel, turn that up, and then we'll switch.
Are we everything over here to 10?
Yeah.
Oh shit! This ought to be.
I was gonna say it's gonna sound like a laser, like just.
Here, can I put it on the 6 stage? Because I like that.
Yeah. All right. Let's. We're gonna switch over and hear what it sounds like with everything dimed now.
Everything's dimed.
Dimed. That was actually fun. That was pretty cool. So yeah,
that was fun. That's a good time. Oh, fuck, I don't know.
Here, I can hold it.
I got it.
Okay.
I'll even do this bit. Here, chat with the lads.
All right. So now we're gonna be switching over to our last pedal of the evening. Let's see, where'd it go? There it is. So this last one, also from Mojohand. Yeah. So if I remember right, it's been a little bit since I played this one. This one should be like I think it has like a vibrato. Is it a vibrato chorus? And it's on top of a delay, so it's kind of a fusion of two modulation effects.
Yeah, this is Strange-o.
Yeah.
Strange-o, play-o.
And Terry, thank you for clarifying the stages earlier. Yeah, I didn't even see he'd put it in the chat. With like up was the 6th stage and down was the 4. Yeah, there we go. Close enough for the pedal cam. All right.
Okay, so down is vibrato and up is chorus. So let's start with chorus.
Okay. Is everything
Let's
noonish?
start with the chorus. What's that?
Is everything noonish?
Eh.
Noon-esque?
Well, one is a blend and one is a feedback.
Okay.
So we'll see how that all plays out.
Okay. All right, we're going to go ahead and plug this one in and take this one for a spin. Like I said, kind of a delay, chorusy, kind of hybrid.
Lawrence, what's happening, man?
Hey, Lawrence. Says, Lawrence says he's just popping in between lessons and hopes we are all well. We are. Hope you're well too.
Yeah, hope you learned something in your lesson.
Get yourself learned.
Yeah, get yourself all learned up. I know we need lessons. So this one's pretty cool.
It is cool. I was gonna say it is
like it
definitely
more-
soundscapey.
Yeah, this is definitely getting you a bit more texture, but I think I love it. I like it more in the
I was gonna say the weird trippy setting was kind of fun, but
vibrato-y thing.
Yeah.
I think is where I like it a little bit more. It sounds good.
yeah.
We should bring a bunch of Lawrence's stuff down. He popped in.
Yeah, I was just saying next
do
time.
one on Lawrence's because that 55 I got.
Yeah, I love the 55. Well, all of them are good,
All of
but
them are killers.
yeah.
So.
But yeah, no, we should. We'll try to bring over some of Lawrence's stuff next time then.
Yeah, I'm not used to playing with. Most of my guitars don't have super jumbo.
No, that's why I have to
Super
have a
jumbo-y.
lighter touch on that one.
Yeah, all my guitars have worn out frets.
Yeah.
So I think that's why I'm like, wait a minute, why am I?
Well, that and most of mine are more like vintage fret style. So
I need a little bit more lighter touch. I got to Billy Gibbons the shit out of this a bit.
all right. Well, cool. Looks like we're rounding out to the last 5 minutes here. Oh, and Jacob just headed out. Later, Jacob. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in, man. What else? What do we got? Dylan wouldn't. What did he say? Dylan wouldn't let Ike play that Stevie riff.
On the bridge pick. Oh. Well, I was trying to get it. It's weird though, cause like that doesn't sound quite right in here. Like at home, cause like that particular single coil is one of the most single coils.
Which one? This one?
Yeah, at home, like through my normal rig, that thing's crystal clear. But here, I felt like it was a little.
It sounds muddy.
Yeah, it didn't sound quite right.
Here's a classic E minor lick.
Oh, yeah.
But it sounds. in tune. I checked it. And I'm like, why do I feel like I'm out of tune?
Yeah, that was weird. Okay, hopefully that didn't feedback. I didn't see it peak. I was gonna say I briefly hit the wrong button, so. But I think almost this whole time, hopefully.
Maybe we're off a little.
Okay, I was gonna say hopefully this time. Well, I was gonna say you did use that quite a bit, so sometimes it needs a little,
that could be
little recovery after in between.
Because I'm not used to using one of those, and it's in E flat, so I'm kind of
not
used
to
being in E flat, so everything sounds a little like, why does that sound like that?
Well, then if you go low, you kind of got to give it one more tilt back before letting.
One more.
Yeah. Cool. Well, yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. It looks like we are getting into the last few minutes. Ike usually does the plug for the what was it? Guitar Prime Time.
Guitar Prime Time. So after we're done here, go check out our friends over at Texas Toast Guitar. Matt and Chris will be talking about some stuff, and then after that, go check out Dylan Talks Tone, because Dylan will be talking tone after that. So one last thing, though, to wrap up, and because we're just about done. Quentin asked us about the NAMM show, and I think we've talked about it before. We weren't planning on going, but I'm thinking about maybe going, just flying in for a day or so to check out a couple things that I got cooking, and I might want to just do face-to-face. It might be easier, but I don't know, and I won't know until later. So I might not have the time. Here's the thing. Still dealing with this horse shit, and the longer it drags out, I just don't know. What's going to probably happen is we're going to move in here
I know, yeah.
on the weekend of the NAMM show.
Probably.
Just the way shit's going with the building department and all the stuff, I feel like it's going to still take another couple months before things get cleared up, because we have a couple more layers of shite to go through. So I really just have a feeling that it's going to end up being right around NAMM time. They're just not going to be able to do it. So it's going to be a game day call.
Yeah. We got a lot of shite clogging up things right now.
Yeah, shitter's full.
Yeah, shitter's full.
Shitter's full.
All right, so nothing here suggested we go ahead and play out with the settings dime. I think we'll do that except for the repeats, because otherwise it'll just be okay. Well, it could be fun. Here we'll do a warp out. That's what we'll do. All right, so thanks, guys.